What is up, players? Warboss Tay up in this 2018. Welcome to my first video of the year 2018. It's gonna be a great year. It got off to a little bit of a rocky start for me. At the end of last year, I went to visit my sister up in Oregon, and every time December rolls around, for some reason my body decides it's gonna just shut down all of its defenses and I'm gonna get sick, and it's usually manageable. But this past year, I also happened to go through the temperature change of going to someplace a lot colder than I'm used to. And then I'm pretty sure there were some sick people on the plane ride coming back, and all those germs in the air, recycled air, it was not a good time. I've been laid up in bed, unfortunately. I've got a bunch of videos I filmed before I went on my trip that I just haven't done the voiceover for. So if you're interested in seeing my work on my Primaris commission, as well as my Kingdom Death commission, then stay tuned for those. I just have to film the voiceover for those. Those are mostly done, those videos. And I just didn't want to paint. When you're sick, painting is not something you really want to do, and most of the time, hey, little secret, I need money to live, so I've been working full-time, my full-time job in the daytime, and when I'm not working, I don't feel like really doing anything but sleeping and taking my medicine like a good boy and getting better. So hey, let me tell you this, while I've been laid up in bed, and throughout the past year in the background I've been working on this. I didn't want to say too much about it because I didn't want to jinx it, but you might remember last year during the 2017 painting challenge, I came up with a story for my Lore Master tier challenge, and I'm finally putting the finishing touches of writing that story. So my first book in the series is actually going to be in an anthology of short stories, and they're called flash fiction stories. They're bite-sized chunks, self-contained stories. Each chapter is its own story about a character that's going to be in this universe, in this story that I'm creating in this completely original setting. And it's up for pre-sale now. So it's actually going to come on sale, it's going to launch. I guess that's the terminology we use in the biz. It's going to launch on July 17th. That's a Tuesday. But if you are interested, you can get your pre-order. You can pre-order your copy now. It's only going to be $1.99. And on the launch day, it's going to go up to $2.99. So you can just search for my name, Eli Taft Jr., on most everything except Kindle. For some reason, my distributor doesn't do pre-orders through Amazon Kindle, so that's kind of a bummer. But it's on Apple iBooks. It's going to be up on Barnes & Noble pretty soon, and as well as Kobo, Scribd, most other e-readers online. I'm really excited about it, you guys. It's something that I've been hashing out and working on in the background, like I said, for the last year, and I'm excited to get it out there. So please support me. I know most of you are out there, or most of you out there are into fantasy stuff and Lord of the Rings and Game of Thrones, and so my book is a little flavor of all of that. It's a dark fantasy setting, a lot of war. If you want to hear again about all the like my basic structure of the storyline, you can check out my Lore Master videos. But yeah, this is just going to be an anthology, like I said. So funny, short, exciting little stories. There's going to be 40 of them, and they're going to be really fast to read. You can knock one out in like no time while you're waiting for the bus or just sitting around. And I'm really excited to do it. It's a lot easier to read these short stories than to sit through and read an entire chapter of stuff. So I'm really, really excited. And hey, I hope you guys are interested. I hope you spring to pre-order it now, because the pre-order price is only $1.99, and then once it launches on July 17th, I'm gonna raise the price to $2.99. That seems to be like the norm in the biz. But because you guys are all my buds, I'm putting it as $1.99 for the pre-sale, and I hope you spring for it. I hope you support me in this venture of writing and epic fantasy awesomeness. It's called Flashes of Blood and Glory. You can search for that title, or you can search for Eli Taft Jr. That's my pen name for my fantasy series. And the Crystal War Saga is going to be the big daddy series that I'm coming up with and I'm writing. So this is the first book. Like I said, it's an anthology, 40 short stories, flash fiction set in this universe, and I'm really happy for it. I hope you guys are happy too. I hope you're doing really well out there, and I hope 2018 brings you nothing but happiness and success. Have a good one. We'll see you in the next video. Latest, players!